You can feel the ground break. One more step, no retreat. War drums under our feet. Slaughter, slaughter. We leave legends behind. Slaughter, slaughter. We survive every line. Fight before the first bell. We don't fold, we don't kneel. Slaughter, slaughter. Feel the whole crowd scream. Red lights wash.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HCWA Summer Slaughter 0 Hour. I'm Jerry G, and tonight is where rivalries ignite, scores are settled, and careers change forever. We've got an incredible night ahead of us as the road leads to the biggest event of the summer. Every superstar stepping through that curtain knows this is their opportunity to make a statement before the main card begins. Tonight you'll witness hard-hitting action, shocking moments, and the kind of chaos only HCWA can deliver. From bitter rivalries to championship implications, 0 Hour is guaranteed to set the tone for an unforgettable summer slaughter. So buckle up because the countdown is over. The fans are on their feet, the arena is electric, and it's time to kick off HCWA 0 Hour. Let's head to the ring and get this historic night started. Coming up first is a fatal four-way match. 4 women competitors fighting for a chance at #1 contendership spot. Ali Monster taking on Izzy, taking on Isabella Vasquez, taking on the queen herself, Elizabeth. The winner earns a spot, #1 contendership spot. Let's get down to the ring and see what's going on.
from New York, it's
And there's the bell, and this match is underway as these four competitors tee off on each other. Nice double underhook backbreaker by Izzy to Elizabeth. Going for a pin, Isabella Vasquez, but it's broken up by Elizabeth. I think it's too soon in the match to try and get a win here. Ali Monster, big knee to the face to Elizabeth. And now Isabella, these competitors, these women competitors are just all over each other. Like, they're not choosing one to stay with. They're going after whoever they see. Izzy going to the outside of the ring. Looked like she's getting a kendo stick. An equalizer for this match, and she hits Elizabeth with it right in the abdomen. Big drop kick by Isabella Vasquez to Izzy. Now, Isabella going to apply more damage to Elizabeth, but again going for a pin and not quite getting to a one. There goes a moonsault by Izzy off the middle rope, but she misses. Isabella with a sledgehammer. Isabella hitting everybody that she sees with a sledgehammer. King J is patiently watching this match from the outside of the mat, from the outside of the ring, I should say. Going up there to get a chair. She pulls up, but she drops it, thinking that there was going to be a pin, but it wasn't. Isabella trying to put Elizabeth in a submission move, but Elizabeth struggles and gets out of it. Ooh, big face crusher by Isabella to Alley Monster. Two women down and two women fighting. Izzy gets the upper hand. Big drop kick to Isabella. Nice leg sweep by Elizabeth. And another leg sweep by Isabella. Russian leg sweep by Alley Monster. And the crowd is on their feet, ladies and gentlemen, as Alley Monster is the main woman standing in this match, while Izzy just got up. Alley Monster with a swing to the candlestick, but misses Isabella, and then gets attacked by Elizabeth. Face crusher into a submission by Elizabeth to Isabella. Can she get the win here? And Isabella gets out of it. Irish whip into the rope to Alley Monster, and Izzy starts teeing off on it. Isabella, big swirling forearm. Izzy going for the pin, and Izzy gets the win. We have a new #1 contender here tonight, and it's Izzy. What an incredible performance against three of the toughest competitors in HCWA Women's Division. Izzy has survived the odds and earned the biggest victory of her career. Alley Monster threw everything she had at her. Isabella Vasquez showcased her incredible technical ability, and Queen Elizabeth fought with the confidence of a queen determined to rule the division. But tonight belonged to one woman, and that woman is Izzy.
Here's your winner.
Coming up next for our second match is Aaliyah versus Vicky. Two of HCWA's biggest stars collide here in another women's division matchup. Let's get down to the ringside and see what happens.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Amazon, the Princess.
And this match is underway as Aaliyah opens it up with a super kick to Vicky, but that's not slowing Vicky down one bit. Vicky is focused. Vicky is determined. And she's not playing no games here. For her second match, she's looking for the win here. Big cutter off the top rope sends Aaliyah flying to the outside of the ring. Like I said, Vicky is not here to play no games. Last week she got a win against Isabella Vasquez for the open match that she called out. She wanted to face any woman in the locker room that wanted to come out and have a fight. She was there. She stood her ground and she won. And now she's looking to have another win here tonight. Oh! Kicking Aaliyah's head into the mat multiple times. Now throwing her back into the ring. Off the top rope. Big elbow to the back of the head as Aaliyah trying to get back up. Aaliyah with a Hurricane Rana DDT. Could this be it? And it's only a 1 count as Vicky kicks out. Big moonsault but misses as Vicky gets out of the way. Oh! Vicky was standing there taunting and got kicked in the face, right in the face by Aaliyah. Don't sleep on Aaliyah. Aaliyah is a veteran here in HCWA just like Vicky. Both female competitors know how it is here in HCWA. Aaliyah sliding out of the ring. Rolling out of the way. Vicky with a big shin crusher. Making sure Aaliyah stays down. Off the top rope with a frog splash. Going for the pin. Could this be it? And it's only a 2 count as Aaliyah kicks out. Vicky dragging her opponent to the middle of the ring. Going for a submission. Could Aaliyah tap out or could she break out of the submission? And it looks like Vicky just let her go. Vicky wants to finish her with the Vicky driver, but she walks, gets on the middle rope, goes for a double axe handle but misses. Up in the air and down to the ground. Vicky goes for the pin. And it's only a 2 count again. Vicky's trying everything in her power to keep Aaliyah down, but Aaliyah just keeps getting back up. Oh! And she's brutally assaulting Aaliyah down on the ground with vicious punches to the faces and ends it with a slap. Big clothesline. Another one. Ripcord with a kick to the face. Going for the pin. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Vicky wins. Gets her second win here in HCWA. 2 straight wins back to back, ladies and gentlemen. Aaliyah gave it everything she had tonight. She pushed Vicky to the limit and refused to back down, but after that performance, Vicky has proven that she hasn't lost a single step.
here is your winner, Victoria!
Coming up next in our third match is a no-holds-barred match. Mad Rhino taking on El Jefe. A fight that could get out of control fast with these two giant competitors. Let's go down to the ring and see what's going on. These two men don't like each other at all, and tonight there are virtually no rules to hold them back. No disqualifications, no countouts, and anything they can get their hands on is legal. This isn't going to be a wrestling match. This is going to be brutality. And the bell rings and this match is underway as Mad Rhino looked like he was going for a big boot, but he missed. But he does hit with a big knee. Going for a pin already, and it's only a one count as El Jefe kicks out. Mad Rhino looking to dominate in this match. Throwing El Jefe like a rag doll. Mad Rhino, one of the biggest competitors here in HCWA. Going underneath the ring looking for a weapon, and he pulls out a barbed wire bat. And he smacks El Jefe across the face with it. They're fighting outside the ring. El Jefe trying to get the upper hand. And he hits Mad Rhino with a big kick. El Jefe going for a high-risk maneuver, and he misses as Mad Rhino goes back into the ring. And he hits the outside of the ring. Oh, big body splash off the top rope by El Jefe. El Jefe calculated too late for that off the top rope suicide dive to the outside of the ring. But I don't think that's slowing El Jefe down one bit, as he's gaining momentum here. And he has the advantage now. It looks like he's got control of the match. Big knee to the forearm. Mad Rhino fighting back. Big clothesline. It looks like Mad Rhino's chasing El Jefe. El Jefe with a chair to the face of Mad Rhino. And El Jefe continuing the relentless assault with the chair. These two competitors are going at it back and forth with each other. Oh my goodness. The crowd is on their feet. The arena is electrifying. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got to be here to feel the energy coming off the HCWA Universe right now. Mad Rhino with the barbed wire back, but he drops it as El Jefe gets up. But he barrels at El Jefe and knocks him back down to the ground. Mad Rhino into the steel steps. El Jefe's got the barbed wire bat now. Mexican Destroyer by El Jefe to Mad Rhino. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. That could have been the nail in the coffin that El Jefe needs to get the win here tonight over Mad Rhino. I don't care who you are, but a Mexican Destroyer to the outside of the ring got to hurt. Mad Rhino with a kendo stick. Big takedown by El Jefe. El Jefe going for a double axe handle, but he misses. And that could have been the mistake that Mad Rhino needed. Big power bomb to El Jefe. Going for the pin. Could this be it? And it's only a 2 count. Mad Rhino can't believe it. What is he going to have to do to keep El Jefe down? He grabbed that kendo stick. Going for another pin. And Mad Rhino wins here tonight. What a war. Mad Rhino and El Jefe just put each other through absolute hell. And somehow, someway, Mad Rhino is one left standing. This wasn't just a no-holds-barred match. It was a battle of survival. Chairs, fists, barbed wire bats, and pure determination were on full display as neither man was willing to stay down. Every time it looked like El Jefe had the match won, Mad Rhino found a way to fight back. And every time Mad Rhino gained momentum, El Jefe answered right back. But in the end, it was Mad Rhino who dug just a little bit deeper. After an incredible back and forth contest, he found that opening finally and capitalized to score the 3 count. Our next match is a street fight, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, this rivalry didn't start over a championship. It started over a video game. A couple weeks ago on HCWA Warzone, Prince Dom and Shadow Blackout were in the crowd when a heated debate broke out over one question. Was WWE 2K17 a classic, or was it complete trash? What started as a simple argument quickly turned into shoving, punches, and an all-out brawl that spilled through the fans and forced security to step in. Neither man was willing to back down, and HCWA management made the only decision they could. If these two want to fight over it, they're going to have to settle it the HCWA style, in a street fight. There are no countouts, no disqualification, and anything goes. Whether you think 2K17 was one of the best wrestling games or ever made, or one of the worst, tonight that debate ends only one way, with fists flying. Let's get down to the ring and let's see what's going on.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 286 pounds, Prince Dom!
This rivalry has gone far beyond a disagreement over a video game. It's become about pride, respect, and proving who's the better competitor. When these two collide tonight, expect absolute carnage. Summer Slaughter 0 Hour is about to explode as Prince Dom and Shadow Blackout finally settle the score in this street fight. And this street fight is underway here tonight as Shadow Blackout tees off on Prince Dom. But Prince Dom is fighting back with all his might. And it looks like Prince Dom's got the upper hand here, doing a bit of showboating. This match is for whether or not WWE 2K17 video game is good or bad. Prince Dom with a big power slam to Blackout, followed up with a body splash, going for a pin, and it's a 2 count as Shadow Blackout kicks out. Prince Dom looking for something, but as he lifted Shadow Blackout over, Shadow Blackout got out of it. But Shadow Blackout gets powerbombed. Prince Dom looking to make a name for himself here in HCWA. Going for a weapon, and he pulls out a trash can. What's he doing? I don't know if he thinks what he's doing or if he knows what he's doing. Leg takedown. Reversed by Shadow Blackout. Clothesline. Big clothesline by Prince Dom after he ducked under Shadow Blackout's clothesline. And Prince Dom is just wearing down Shadow Blackout right now. Reverse Irish whip. Big Alabama slam by Shadow Blackout. Shadow back. What tremendous strength. And he sends Prince Dom falling face first on the top rope and then hits him in the face with a trash can. Oh, and he goes for an elbow drop, but he misses as Prince Dom gets out the way. Oh! And it's a 2 count as Shadow Blackout kicks out. HCWA management has given them exactly what they wanted, a street fight. This entire arena is their battlefield, and anything they can get their hands on can be used as a weapon here. Like for example, the trash can that's inside the ring. Oh! Face first into the turnbuckle. Oh! Prince Dom running back and forth from turnbuckle to turnbuckle. And it looks like we got blood here in this matchup as Shadow Blackout is busted open, sending Prince Dom crashing to the outside of the ring. Prince Dom is in. Oh, he got the. Oh! He's got the 2x4 that's got nails coming out of it. He went to swing at Prince Dom, but Prince Dom grabbed it and hit him with it. Prince Dom is just showing off brute strength right now. And this is where things can get dangerous on the outside of the ring with all these weapons at your disposal. Shadow Blackout goes for the pin. And it's not even a 1 count as Prince Dom kicks out. Prince Dom sending Shadow Blackout into the ring post as his head bounced off the ring post, now into the steel stairs. Prince Dom looks like he's a bit of a showboater. I guess he's just getting his 15 minutes of fame here. Off the top rope, crashing into Shadow Blackout to the outside of the ring. What a high-risk maneuver that was. Now he's working on the ankle of Shadow. Prince Dom is just being purely dominant here. Going for a pin. Could this be it? And Prince Dom wins. What a fight. Prince Dom has done it after one of the most chaotic battles we've seen here in HCWA. Prince Dom stands victorious. These two absolutely left everything out there. They battled all over the ring and outside the ring. Used whatever they could get their hands on, and neither man was willing to give an inch. This wasn't about wins and losses anymore, or about a video game. It was about pride. You have to wonder what's next for both of these competitors. Prince Dom has earned a huge win that could propel him into bigger opportunities, while Shadow Blackout will have to regroup after one of the toughest fights of his HCWA career and of his debut. There's one question I gotta ask for Prince Dom and Shadow Blackout. Was this simply a one-night appearance, or do you guys want to continue a career here in HCWA?
Here's your winner, Prince Dom!
Ladies and gentlemen, up next is one of the most anticipated tag team matches of the night, and all eyes are on the debut of HCWA's newest faction, the Underground Elite. Led by former HCWA champion Joe Deaver, the Underground Elite had already sent shockwaves throughout the locker room. Tonight, Gabriel Vincent and Petey Wheatstraw step into the ring for the very first time under the new banner, looking to prove that this faction is more than just talk. Let's get down to the ring and see what's going on.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. All the way to the ring at a combined weight of 430 pounds. Ricky P and Wyatt, the Corporation.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for tag team action as the Corporation takes on the debuting Underground Elite. For the Corporation, this match couldn't come at a more critical time ever since dawn of a new era. They've been searching for answers. A team that once looked poised to dominate the HCWA tag team division has struggled to find its footing. Losses have piled up, confidence has taken a hit, and now they're entering Summer Slaughter 0 hour with something to prove. Tonight isn't just about getting a win, it's about proving they still belong among HCWA's Tag Team Elite Division.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 482 pounds. One, Gabriel Vincent, the Player, and Pee-wee.
This is a brand new threat, the Underground Elite led by Joe Deaver, representing tonight. Gabriel Vincent and Petey Wheatstraw are making their official HCWA debut as this tag team. And this match is underway as Frankie T starting off the match against Petey Wheatstraw, and he's going at it with him. He's giving him all he got. Frankie T looks like he's learned from past mistakes. The Corporation has experience on their side, but the Underground Elite enters this match with momentum, confidence, and absolutely nothing to lose. But as you can see, we have Mr. Mike back at ringside. He said he was just taking some time off, but he noticed the losses piling up for the Corporation, so he had to come back to give them inspiration and a morale boost to get their heads back into the game. And it looks like it worked, starting with seeing how Frankie T started off the match. And now let's get to what Wyatt's doing as he's going up against, it looks like a hurt Petey Wheatstraw. Working on the legs of Petey, going for a pin. And it's only a 1 count as Petey kicks out. But that's not gonna, oh, Petey with a kick to the face to Wyatt. Wyatt fighting back out of enemy territory. Big Big neck breaker takedown right there. And Gabriel Vincent in the ring, looking to deliver some punishment to Wyatt. Off the top rope with a frog splash, and he hits his mark. Going for a big elbow drop, but he misses, and it looks like he done some damage to his elbow. Wyatt is a master of getting out of tight situations when he needs to. Going off the top rope, big body splash by Wyatt into a pin. And it's only a 1 count as Gabriel Vincent kicks out. Oh, Gabriel reverses neck breaker. Oh, big drop kick by Frankie T to Gabriel Vincent. Gabriel jumping for that tag in. Petey Weestraw meets with a knee to the face by Frankie T. And now Frankie continuing assault on Gabriel and Petey at the same time. Frankie fighting both of the Underground Elite by himself. Frankie with a pedigree. And it looks like Petey is attacking Wyatt on the outside of the ring while Gabriel's getting handled by Frankie T. Oh, curb stomp by Frankie T, and Petey gets back into the ring. And that's a big face first. A face crusher. Frankie is delivering punishment here tonight. Frankie said he's tired of being on the losing side every week here in HCWA. Kicks to the face by Frankie T, delivered to Petey. Big knee to the face. And it looks like Petey Weestraw is busted wide open. Frankie's just delivering more and more punishment to that wound of Petey Weestraw. Petey with a clothesline, giving him time to get back to his side to tag his partner in. Gabriel kicking the knee of Frankie. And it's just like an all-out war here. The Underground Elite looking to make a name for themselves as the newest faction here in HCWA. But the corporation, they're here to give themselves a name also. And to prove that they got what it takes to be one of the top tag teams here in the HCWA. Wyatt going for a pin, and it's broken up by Petey Weestraw. Wyatt gets the tag in to Frankie T. Frankie going for what it looks like a kick to the gut, but it's reversed into an enziguri by Gabriel Vincent. Now they're trying to single out Frankie T in the corner, but it's not going to work as Frankie T fights back. Big Hurricane Rana DDT by Gabriel Vincent, going for a tag to Petey Weestraw. Petey Weestraw looking to finish this off, but Frankie T is relentless and he's fighting back with all he has. Big elbow by Petey Weestraw. Frankie T gets out of the way and Petey Weestraw hits face first on the mat. Frankie goes for a punch, but Petey rolls out of the way. Big elbow drop, but Frankie gets out of the way. Drop kick by Frankie. Big knee to the face, and that can't be good to that wound on Petey Weestraw's eyebrow. Now Petey's in dangerous position as here comes a double team. Big boot by Frankie. Wyatt going for a maneuver, but it is fought off by Petey Weestraw. Wyatt with a neck breaker, and he gets hit by Gabriel Vincent, which knocks him off his advantage. Don't get too close to the enemy's corner because they will sneak a punch in there. Gabriel Vincent, the legal man, in now. Big drop kick to Wyatt, going for the pin. And it's a 2 count as Wyatt kicks out and he remains alive in this matchup. Petey Weestraw running into the referee. Sling blade by Petey Weestraw, but he gets punched by Frankie T. Oh my goodness, and this could be it. And Frankie gets in just in time to break up the 3 count. Gabriel Vincent getting back into the ring. It looks like he's taunting Wyatt. Wyatt jumps over, but that doesn't really do nothing as Gabriel still maintains the advantage. Wyatt reverse, Gabriel drop kick, sending Wyatt almost into the turnbuckle on his corner. These two are fighting back and forth with each other. Big super kick by Gabriel Vincent, followed up with a clothesline. Wyatt struggling to get to his feet as Gabriel Vincent tags in Petey Weestraw. Petey Weestraw now the legal man in this match. And he looks like he's going to go for a spear, but he misses. Giving Wyatt the upper hand here, going for, it looked like he was going for a tombstone, but he got reversed by Petey Weestraw. Petey Weestraw just overpowering Wyatt. Petey Weestraw going for a suplex, but is reversed. Big neck breaker by Wyatt. And Wyatt picks up Petey Weestraw and slings him into the corner. Big DDT to the mat. Going for the pin. And it's broken up by Gabriel Vincent. Wyatt dragging Petey Weestraw into the middle of the ring. And it looks like he's going for a figure 4 leg lock. Could Petey tap out? Or could he... Oh, he's tapped out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Corporation have won. What a turnaround. The Corporation has done it. After weeks of frustration and setbacks since dawn of a new era, the Corporation finally has the victory they've been desperately searching for. You can see the relief on their faces. This just wasn't another match. It was a chance to prove they still belong in the conversation as one of HCWA's top tag teams. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main card of HCWA Summer Slaughter. What an incredible 0 hour we've just witnessed. To kick things off here in Summer Slaughter, we have Sheena, the #1 contender, going up against HCWA Women's Champ, Akira Suzuki. Let's get down to the ring and see what's going on.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the Hardcore Wrestling Alliance Women's Championship.
Sheena earned this opportunity through hard work and perseverance. She fought her way to the top by winning the #1 Contenders Battle Royale at Dawn of a New Era, proving she belonged in the championship picture. While she suffered a setback 2 weeks ago against Izzy on Warzone, last week she ended up beating Izzy in a #1 contender title or contender spot match. Tonight is a brand new opportunity. None of that matters now because championship matches are where legacies are made. Standing across from the ring from her tonight is a woman who has dominated the HCWA Women's Division since the very beginning, Akira Suzuki. At Dawn of a New Era, Akira Suzuki defeated Aaliyah to become the inaugural HCWA Women's Champion, and ever since then she's carried that title with pride. Akira has shown why she's one of the most complete competitors in HCWA, combining technical brilliance, speed, and heart every time she steps into a ring. For Sheena, this is going to be the biggest match of her career. For Akira Suzuki, it's the defense of what she hopes will be a long championship reign. Will we witness the crowning of a new champion tonight? Or will Akira Suzuki prove once again why she's the standard of the HCWA Women's Division?
Introducing the challenger from the Bronx, New York, America's sweetheart. And her opponent from Osaka, Japan, the Hardcore Wrestling Alliance Women's Champion, Akira Suzuki.
And this championship matchup, 2 out of 3 falls, is officially underway as they tie up in the center of the ring with each other. Sheena trying to out-technical the women's champion. she just holding Sheena there. She's got control of this match. She's trying to get a tap. Was that a tap? I didn't hear the bell ring. It looks like Sheena's in trouble. And the women's champ, Akira Suzuki, is showing why she is one of the top women's division competitors here in HCWA. Knocking Sheena down to the ground, going outside the ring now, going under the ring to look for her. Oh, she pulls a sledgehammer. Oh! And she hits Sheena in the back with the sledgehammer, going for the pin. And it's only a 1 count as Sheena kicks out. I don't know how Sheena kicked out of that after a sledgehammer hit to the back. Big power slam on top of the sledgehammer by Akira Suzuki. And Sheena gets her face thrusted right onto the handle of the sledgehammer too. Akira is doing whatever she can do to keep Sheena down for the count. Big elbow drop by Akira Suzuki. Oh! And Sheena just coming out of nowhere after the lights came back on with the drop kick. I didn't know what was going on. Oh, big knee to the face. Could this be it? And it's only a 2 count as Akira Suzuki kicks out for 2. I was confused. I didn't know that the lights was going to turn off, and then Sheena came back up, getting the advantage here in this matchup. Going for a forearm drop, but it missed as Akira Suzuki rolled out of the way. Akira with that sledgehammer again to the back of Sheena. Oh! And Akira was going to go for like a finishing blow, and it was just, Sheena just got out of the way. Sheena with a big knee to the face to the champ. Irish whipping to the ropes. Big super kick going for the pin, and it looks like the champ is busted open. And that's 1 for Sheena. Enziguri by the champ, Akira Suzuki. Sheena's got 1 fall under her belt. Akira Suzuki's going to have to get 2 to win this match. Akira going for the pin. Could this be it? Could this be her one? And Akira Suzuki took it 1-1. Big Falcon Arrow by the champ, going for a pin immediately. And she is still the women's champion, ladies and gentlemen. What a match to kick off Summer Slaughter. Akira Suzuki retains the HCWA Women's Championship. Sheena came into this match with everything to gain, and she fought like a woman determined to make history. She pushed the champion to her limit, refused to back down, and proved exactly why she earned this opportunity. But tonight, Akira Suzuki showed why she's the HCWA Women's Champ. ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a rivalry that has become deeply personal. Up next, it's Big Marvelous versus the Weeping Prophet in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. And is for the Hardcore Wrestling Alliance Hardcore Championship.
These two have been on a collision course ever since dawn of the new era. The Weeping Prophet captured the Hardcore Championship by defeating El Jefe, but since then, Big Marvelous has made it clear that the championship gold is exactly where he belongs. This rivalry has only intensified over the past several weeks. Big Marvelous earned this opportunity through sheer dominance, using his incredible strength to bulldoze anyone who stood in his way. Tonight he plans to do the same to the Hardcore Champ. The Weeping Prophet isn't intimidated by chaos. He welcomes it. As a hardcore champion, he's proven he'll fight anywhere, use anything, and endure whatever punishment is necessary to leave with this championship. And that's exactly what makes this match so dangerous. Falls Count Anywhere means there are no countouts, no rope breaks to save you, and no need to stay inside the ring. The action can spill into the crowd, backstage, or onto the entrance ramp, or anywhere else inside this arena. The only thing that matters is scoring a pinfall or submission wherever it happens.
Introducing the challenge. From Jacksonville, weighing in at 310 pounds, Big Marvelous. And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Hardcore Wrestling Alliance Hardcore Champion,
And this match for the Hardcore title is underway as it opens up with the Weeping Prophet with a big flying kick to Big Marvelous, knocking him on the ground, but it's not for too long as he gets up with a neck breaker to the champ. Big body splash by Big Marvelous. Not wasting any time, Big Marvelous going to under the ring to get a baseball bat. And he hits him over the head with it, and you hear the thud of the wooden bat bounce off his skull. Big Marvelous just trying to break the back of the Weeping Prophet right now, and the Weeping Prophet just struggling to get up to his feet. Big Marvelous with a kendo stick now. Oh my God. He broke the kendo stick over the champ's head. Super kick by the Weeping Prophet. The Weeping Prophet isn't going to go down easy. Oh! Going for a pin. And it's reversed. And it's reversed again. And it's reversed again. They're going back and forth with this pin, ladies and gentlemen. What a match we got on our hands tonight. Big Marv trying for a stalling suplex, but he's reversed. And the Weeping Prophet going for the back of the leg. Trying to keep Big Marv down as far as he can to the floor. Big headbutt by the champ. And the champ hasn't grabbed the weapon yet. Irish whip. Leapfrog. Super kick by the champ. And here goes the champ under the ring with a kendo stick, but he hasn't had time to use it as Big Marv was right on his rear. Big Marv deadlifting the champ. Just dropping him like a sack of potatoes, crashing to the ringside floor. Big Marv going for the walls of Marvelous, but is quickly reversed as the Weeping Prophet gets out of it. Trying to go for a pin, but it's not. It's not a... Big Marv kicked out of it, struggling out of it. Big Marv just, oh my God, Big Marv is on a warpath tonight. Oh my goodness. And it's only a 2 count as the Weeping Prophet kicks out for 2, but you gotta wonder, oh, is he gonna do it again? Oh no. Big power bomb to the outside of the ring. That's got to take a toll on the Weeping Prophet's body, but he kicks out at 2. Big Marv is getting frustrated, trying to find anything in his arsenal that he could put away the Weeping Prophet with. Irish whip into the barricade. Almost knocking the cameraman over right there. Big Marv is just intent tonight. Oh my goodness. Big body slam. Big power slam to the outside. To the pavement. Oh my goodness. And the Weeping Prophet does not have time to recuperate, but he's trying to find any kind of strength that he has to fight back, and he's doing so. Uh-oh, going to the top rope. High risk maneuver. Off the top for a body splash, but he misses as Big Marv does a sidestep. Big Marvelous got the champ, throwing him into the barricade. And it's just every time the champ does something, Big Marvelous has that counter. And it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Big Marv wins. We got a new HCWA Hardcore Champion. The Weeping Prophet showed heart of a true champion. He absorbed punishment that would have ended most competitors' nights, and somehow he kept getting back to his feet. He proved exactly why he carried the HCWA Hardcore Championship with so much pride. But tonight belonged to Big Marvelous. His power, resilience, and relentless determination were simply too much to overcome. After one of the most punishing matches we've seen in HCWA, Big Marvelous finally put the champion down for the 3 count and made history. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a match where toughness isn't enough. You have to make your opponent quit. Up next, it's Wildcat taking on Amber Bad in a submissions match. The rules are simple, but the challenge is anything but. There are no pinfalls, no countouts. The only way to win is by forcing your opponent to tap out. That means endurance, technique, and mental toughness will be tested like never before. For Wildcat, this is an opportunity to make a statement on one of HCWA's biggest stages. A competitor who has had a chip on her shoulder ever since falling short in the women's division. She made it clear that she's tired of being overlooked, and tonight she plans to take out that frustration on Wildcat. This match is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, there are no pinfalls, no rope breaks, no countouts. This is a submissions only match, so you have to force your opponent to tap out. As this match is rolling, the two women competitors, Wildcat forcing Amber Bad to the corner as the referee tries to break it up. Oh, what a kick by Amber Bad. Amber Bad going for a backbreaker. Hits it. Working on the arm already of Wildcat. Amber Bad looks like she is ready for tonight's match. But you never know. Wildcat might have something up her sleeve that Amber Bad doesn't know about. Amber Bad just yanking Wildcat back and forth, trying to wear out her opponent's snapmare. And it looks like we're gonna have to train the referees better. Get out of the way, referee. Big drop kick off the top rope by Amber Bad. Going for an arm bar. Could this be a quick match? No. Wildcat gets out and fights back. But you know damage has been done to that arm. Big face crusher by Wildcat, going for a high-risk maneuver, it looks like. Off the top rope for a body splash, but she misses, and Amber hits with the knee to the back of her head. Oh, big clothesline by Wildcat. Amber Bad with the elbows going. Big drop kick to the back. Amber Bad going up top for a high-risk maneuver herself. Big elbow to Wildcat, and she hits it this time. Wildcat doing whatever she can to fight back against Amber Bad. Nice standing moonsault. These two athletes are just going back and forth with each other. Amber Bad all around the world DDT. Standing drop kick. Wildcat looks like she's down for the count. But it's not a count out. Oh. Amber Bad just working on that arm. Oh. Now Wildcat gets out of it. Oh, leg drop to the back of the head. Wildcat is just fighting with all her strength. Oh. Off the top rope, goes flying to the mat. She looked like she was going to do a maneuver, but Amber Bad beat her to the punch and threw her off the top. Wildcat looked like she's trying to take Amber Bad's head off. There she goes with the armbar locked in. Could she tap or could she wiggle her way out? Amber Bad let go, it looks like. Amber Bad wasn't ready to finish this matchup, not just yet. Off the middle. And she gets hit in the stomach as she's coming down by Wildcat. Wildcat got her up. On the top rope. Avalanche suplex. Into a Falcon Arrow. Wildcat needs to do something to get this win. Leg takedown by Amber Bad. These two women are going back and forth with each other. Big clothesline by Wildcat. Curb stomp. Wildcat with that brutal curb stomp. Now going for a crossface or a camel clutch. Amber Bad rolling out of the ring. Oh, just to get knocked back to the concrete. Wildcat with a big 540 splash off the top rope to the outside of the ring on the Amber Bad. Amber Bad and Wildcat are just going at it with each other. This isn't a fight anymore. This got personal. Amber Bad throwing Wildcat back into the ring. Working on the legs of Wildcat now. Amber Bad is looking for a... Oh, she went for the double axe handle forearm smash. Oh, but she didn't hit it. Wildcat. Another curb stomp to Amber Bad. Wildcat needs to capitalize off of the curb stomp. I don't know what she's doing. I think she's just trying to wear her opponent down. Big suplex. German suplex by Amber Bad. It looks like Amber Bad is bleeding. Yeah, she's been busted open. Face first into the turnbuckle. Wildcat down. Amber Bad's got the... Oh, it's a rope break. I didn't know there was rope breaks in this match. Well, I guess there's rope breaks, because that just saved Wildcat's arm. Wildcat just working on that wound on the forehead of Amber Bad. Big moonsault off the middle rope. Now going for a high-risk maneuver on the top. Big frog splash, and she hits her mark. I don't think Wildcat is here for the submissions match. I think she's here just to brutalize Amber Bad. Belly-to-belly suplex by Amber Bad. Big fisherman brainbuster. Amber Bad going for the armbar. Could Wildcat tap, or could she get out of this? And she taps. Amber Bad wins in this submission match. What a battle that was. Wildcat came into this match ready for a fight and showed incredible heart, refusing to give in despite the punishment. Every time it looked like Wildcat was about to escape, Amber Bad tightened the hold and kept the pressure on it. You could see the determination in Amber's eyes. Ever since coming up short in previous opportunities, she carried a chip on her shoulder, determined to prove she belongs among the very best in HCWA. Tonight, she backed up every word. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to slow your heartbeat because things are about to get absolutely out of control. Joey Cool is one of the most unpredictable men in HCWA. He brings an old-school, dirty South attitude wherever he goes, and he's never been afraid to bend the rules or throw a punch when the referee isn't looking. Quick Draw is one of HCWA's most established cruiserweight athletes here in this business. His speed, his athleticism, and ability to strike in the blink of an eye has made him one of the most exciting competitors of this roster. If anyone can avoid Joey Cool's power and turn the tables, literally, it's Quick Draw. And this tables match is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Both athletes are going at each other. Quick Draw with a big off the rope DDT. This is Joey Cool's debut match here in HCWA on Summer Slaughter. We've seen him before when he accompanied JG, aka King J, to the ring when King J went up against Zertown, because Joey Cool is the nephew of Old Pepinut. So he was there to support King J in honor of his uncle, Old Pepinut. Big Hurricane Rana by Joey Cool. Grabs the table. And he hits Quick Draw with the table and throws it on top of him. Joey Cool looking to end this match early. But that's not what Quick Draw wants to do. Irish whip into the ring, into the ropes. Quick Draw with an up and over. Joey Cool catches his arm. Irish whip reversed by Quick Draw. Oh, throwing Joey Cool right into the table. Could this be it? Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. What a quick match that was. Quick Draw. Again, Quick Draw just showing his speed and athleticism and his ability to strike in the blink of an eye, just like I said earlier. Up next, the HCWA Tag Championships are on the line as the Disciples of Darkness and the Bullies face off in a TLC match. And this match is underway as Crimson goes after Jake and Mike goes after Damien. Crimson coming into the ring with a chair, going for a swing but misses. And Jake with a back elbow to Crimson. And Mike with a chair to the head of Damien. This is going to be one wild TLC match. One of the most dangerous matches in all of professional wrestling. The Disciples of Darkness has ruled the tag team division since capturing the championships at dawn of the new era. Damien and Crimson have proven they're willing to do whatever it takes to keep those titles. They're ruthless, they work like a well-oiled machine, and in a match as chaotic as this, they may be more dangerous than ever. Big casket drop by Jake Zeeth onto Damien. Mike is taking out some aggression on Crimson because Crimson for the last 2 weeks he's been taking down the members of the Bullies one by one. First Jake Zeeth, then Mike Zeeth. The Zeeth family name is on the line here in this TLC match. The Bullies want to show the world what they're made of and that they are tag team champion material. Big chair shot to Damien by Jake Zeeth. Now going to help his brother out. He hits Crimson with the chair. They don't look it, but they are ruthless, the Zeeth brothers. But you can't overestimate the Disciples of Darkness because whenever you think they're down, that's when they'll turn the tables on you and get the upper hand. Irish whip it to the corner. Big knee by Jake Zeeth. Big backdrop. Jake Zeeth is just took down both members of the Disciples of Darkness. Crimson at the top of the ladder. Off the top rope and he misses as Mike Zeeth goes and sidesteps. This is an all-out chaotic battle here in this ring tonight. The ring is cluttered with chairs, tables, and ladders, ladies and gentlemen. Damien going for a powerbomb, but Jake Zeeth is fighting out of it. Big sling blade by Jake Zeeth, knocking Damien down to the ground. Crimson bringing in the steel steps. Mike Zeeth going to the top. Jake distracting Damien. Off the top, elbow drop. But Crimson gets out of the way before he can land. The Bullies are actually being bullies in this matchup against the Disciples of Darkness. Big frost splash landed awkward on Jake Zeeth. Crimson at the belt. And Mike Zeeth ain't having it. Pulling Crimson down. Big boot to Crimson. And he's just tossing Crimson around like a rag doll. Big elbow drop off the top rope. Jake Zeeth laid out Damien on the outside of the ring. Crimson going back up to the ladder, trying to get at that title. Jake pushes the ladder, knocking Crimson off of it. making him fall all the way down off the top of the ladder to the ring. What's going to happen here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Big moonsault, but he misses as Damien gets out of the way. And I think that was a mistake by Jake Zeeth, because Crimson's going after the title. He's almost got it. And Mike pushes him off the ladder, just like Jake did. Headbutt. Mike Zeeth headbutted Damien. I think Damien's bleeding, ladies and gentlemen. These two teams are going at it. And so much chaos in this ring, I don't know what to call. The titles are hanging above the ring. The ladders are standing by. And history is waiting to be made. Big tombstone on the ladder. And it looks like Damien or Crimson hurt himself with that move. Big kick. Stopping Crimson in his tracks. Now he's going after Damien. And looks like the young brother is the only one standing out from the bullies. What a match this has been, ladies and gentlemen. What a show we have tonight with Summer Slaughter. Big neckbreaker on the top of the ladder. They're just using the ladder as a weapon now. This could be bad for the bullies. Mike is the only one standing out of the bullies. Crimson going for an elbow drop, but he misses as Jake moves out of the way. Atomic drop, big boot, body slam, or a body splash. And now he's getting pulverized with the chair by Damien. Big DDT. Both bullies are down, and Damien says to suck it. Jake got back up as Damien approached. Big German suplex by Jake. And while that was going on, it looked like Mike just laid out Crimson. Uh-oh. Crimson just slamming, just getting slammed down and overpowered by Mike Zeeth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's pure chaos in this arena tonight. Oh! Jake Zeeth is down for the count. Mike Zeeth is trying to get the belt. Could he get it? We have new tag champs, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Zeeth did it. The bullies have climbed the ladder to the top, literally and figuratively, and they've just captured the HCWA Tag Team Championships in one of the most brutal TLC matches we have ever seen. This was absolute mayhem from the opening bell. Tables were turned, steel chairs were bent over backwards, ladders became weapons, and both teams sacrificed their bodies in pursuit of championship goals. But tonight was the Bullies' night. The Bullies have won the tag titles. here at Summer Slaughter. This rivalry has reached its breaking point. It's time for Old Pepinut versus Zertam inside a steel cage for the HCWA Cruiserweight Championship.
The following is a steel cage match and is for the Hardcore Wrestling Alliance World Cruiserweight Championship.
For Old Pepinut, this is about redemption. It's about reclaiming the championship he held once and proving that Dawn of a New Era was only a temporary setback.
Church shoes by the door, but my palms sweat. Cut the boy from up the way like the talk loud. I just let the words speak, let the chalk cry. Oh, Pepinut, get still Pepinut. Cut the street slow, everybody goes from the west side field to the bridge. What's up?
Introducing the challenger from Montgomery, Alabama, weighing in at 190 pounds. Oh, Showtime PPV. And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 155 pounds. The Hardcore Wrestling Alliance World Cruiserweight Champion, the Webmaster.
And the steel cage is coming down, and this match is underway as Old Pepinut starts it off with a forearm smash to the face of Zertam, catching him off guard, and now he's cranking that neck, trying to break it. Old Pepinut looking like a quick win right here, trying to get out of the ring, trying to find his footing in the cage. And Zertam stops him. Now old Peppernet teeing off on Zertam. Big face first. Body smash. Leg drop and nobody's there as Zertam rolls out of the way. Zertam has moved out of the way, avoiding the big drop kick that old Peppernet was aiming at the back of his neck. Big boot by old Peppernet. Irish whip into the ropes. He went for a clothesline, but he missed. Zertam with a takedown. Going for a pin, but it wasn't enough. Oh my God, nice hip top by Zertam, the champ. Old Peppernut's doing whatever he takes. He's gonna do whatever he got to do to take the HCWA Cruiserweight champ back into his possession. Oh, double axe handle over the back of the head of Zertam. Old Peppernet working on the arm of Zertam. He's trying to keep Zertam. Big front flip drop kick, and that almost took Zertam's head off. Going for the pin, and it's only a 1 count as Zertam kicks out. Uh-oh. Scissors kick. This could be it. Zertam kicks out at 2. Oh my goodness. Old Peppernet taking Zertam to the top rope. Zertam fights back and pushes him off back to the floor. Zertam busted wide open. Big windmill kick off the top rope. Knocking OPN down. Now Zertam trying to find his footing to escape the cage. Old Peppernet beat him to it. Knocking him down off the cage. Old Peppernet got caught in midair by Zertam. Zertam with the body slam. Oh, Zertam setting him up. Rolling senton. Going for a pin. Old Peppernet still down on the ground as Zertam goes for a frog splash and he hits it. This could be it. And it's a 2 count as Peppernet kicks out for 2. Zertam trying to do whatever he can to retain this title. These two veterans of HCWA got a long history with each other. Body slam by old Peppernet, hoping that will keep Zertam down while he climbs this cage. Finds his footing. He gets to the top. Zertam's still down. Could we have a new Cruiserweight champion here tonight? And Zertam gets to him, pulling his leg, beating him back down. Zertam slams his face against the cage and old Peppernet drops back first to the ring mat. Zertan with the cannonball off the top rope, but he misses, giving OPN the upper hand. Oh! OPN going for a back elbow, but he gets reversed by Zertan. And these two competitors going back and forth with each other with the knife chops. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we got a fight on our hands in this steel cage tonight. Zertan knocking OPN down to the ground with that back kick. Zertan trying to find his footing, and he found it on the top rope, on the top of the cage, I mean. Old Pepinut trying to make his way to Zertan. And Zertan gets on the other side. And Zertan hits the floor. He's retained the Cruiserweight Championship. Old Pepinut was the man who called for this match. He wanted the steel cage. He wanted to make sure there were no excuses, no outside interference, and nowhere for either man to run. He wanted one final chance to prove he was the better competitor, and he gave it everything he had. These two warriors punished each other from pillar to post. They used the unforgiving steel cage as a weapon, traded unbelievable offense, and refused to stay down. Time after time, it looked like Old Pepinut was moments away from reclaiming the championship, but the champion had one more answer. Zertan showed exactly why he's carrying the Cruiserweight Championship under the brightest lights inside one of the most dangerous environments in professional wrestling. He stood his ground and survived every challenge OPN threw at him. The time has come for the main event of Summer Slaughter. The HCWA World Championship is on the line as King J defends against his greatest rival, Joe Deaver.
The following contest is the last man standing match, and is for the Hardcore Wrestling Alliance World Championship.
It's been a night filled with unforgettable moments, new champions, and career-defining victories, but everything has led to this. The HCWA World Championship is on the line as King J defends against Joe Deaver in a last man standing match. This rivalry began at dawn of the new era where King J defeated Joe Deaver to become the inaugural HCWA World Heavyweight Champion. Joe Deaver came within inches of victory that night, but he couldn't keep King J down when it mattered most. Since then, Joe Deaver has become a different man. He formed the Underground Elite, declaring that HCWA had to become the kingdom of King J and that he was going to tear that kingdom down brick by brick. Joe Deaver has been obsessed with one goal, getting another opportunity at the championship he believes should be this. King J, meanwhile, has embraced the responsibility of being the face of HCWA. He's carried the World Championship with pride, proving week after week why he sits at the top of the mountain. Every challenger has been chasing him, but none have been able to take down the crown of the king. Tonight, there are no pinfalls, no submissions, and no countouts. The only way to win is to leave your opponent unable to answer the referee's 10 count. This isn't just a wrestling match, it's a war of endurance, heart, and pure willpower.
introducing the challenger from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 225 pounds, Joe Beaver. And his opponent from Fresno, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Hardcore Wrestling Alliance World Champion, King J.
And this match is overway as Joe Deaver starts off with a big flying clothesline. Big elbow drop off the top rope, but he doesn't see anybody at his landing as King J rolled out of the way. King J, he probably sustained some bruises from last week or some minor injuries when him and Queen Elizabeth faced Gabriel Vincent and Aaliyah in last week's mixed match tag match. Joe Deaver saying he's gonna do whatever it takes to beat King J tonight. And it looks like he's a man of his word. He's meticulously taking apart the champion, limb by limb. Joe Deaver and King J in a tie-up. Joe Deaver pushing him back into the ropes. And the referee trying to separate him. And King J jabbed to the throat of Joe Deaver. King J pushing Joe back to the ropes now. King J with the sucker punches and cheap shots. Joe Deaver looked like he was going for a AA, but King J just got off of his shoulders and just continued his relentless attack. King J in the corner taunting Joe Deaver. King J pushing Joe Deaver back into the corner. And the referee gets between them again. Are they just going to be pushing each other back the whole match, or are they going to actually put on a good show for us? And here we go, King J teeing off on Joe Deaver, knocking him down to the ground. King J with a kendo stick. Oh, and he throws it at Joe Deaver, but misses. Joe Deaver missed with a chair. Bulldog by King J to the outside of the ring, to the bare mats on the outside of the ring. Big shoulder thrust by King J as they go back inside into the ring. Looked like Joe Deaver was bobbing and weaving right there. King J drops Joe Deaver face first, or throat first on the top rope. And the referee starts his count. King J celebrating kind of early, big clothesline, knocking Joe Deaver back to the floor. And Joe Deaver gets back up again and hits King J with a drop kick as he was trying to run towards him. Joe Deaver, Irish rip into the rope to King J. Big knee to the face of the champ. And it looks like that knee caused some damage to King J as he busted open now. J gets up at 3. Going for, or he's trying to grab Joe Deaver, but Joe Deaver just too quick for him. And it looks like that wound on King J's forehead is coming into play as King J was trying to wipe his eyes while Joe Deaver was coming at him. Big neck breaker by Joe Deaver. King J up at 6. Big leg takedown. I don't even know what that was called. King J looks like he's out for the count. Could King J... Could he be out? King J gets up at 9, barely making it to his feet. Joe Deaver just hits him with that kick, and now they're in a battle, a knife-edge chop battle with each other. King J wobbling. King J doesn't look like he's in his right state of mind right now. He looks like he's in a daze. Joe Deaver says, "Give me one right here in his cheek." Joe Deaver fighting, King J fighting. Joe Deaver with a big throw over. And another leg clothesline, it looked like. Could this be it for the reign of King J? Could we have a new champion on our hands? Joe Deaver has done it. Joe Deaver has done the impossible. We have a new HCWA World Heavyweight Champion. What an absolute war. These two men pushed each other beyond their limits in one of the most brutal last man standing matches HCWA has ever seen. They fought in the ring, outside the ring. They fought everywhere. Ringside. Every time it looked like one man was finished somehow, he found the strength to get back to his feet before the referee counted to 10. Thank you for joining us for an unforgettable summer slaughter. For everyone here at HCWA, I'm Jerry G saying good night, and we'll see you on the next edition of HCWA Warzone, where the fallout from this historic night is sure to shake this company to its core.